think I'm gonna start talking again. It's been quite a while since I last spoke. What happened to Billy Hatcher's huge lead over Silver and Cream? He was over a lap ahead of them, and Cream and Silver are going. If they pass him, it's for position. Cream is right there, and I'm like 4 laps ahead. This is incredibly easy. Jeez, and I thought this race was actually going to be a lot harder. Except I keep getting raked by crappy items. The puddle, the weight thing, and that stupid thing that goes where I can't change the music. Thing directly under my rings, that thing has rigged me so many times already. I have not gotten beaten up by anybody yet, which I'm happy by that. And I'm doing pretty well. I'm happy about that as well. But, Cream is going for him right now. Billy Hatcher had a lead, 1 lap lead over them. And Cream is now taking second. This is dumb. Oh well. Because when I'm gonna be Billy Hatcher, like, I use him very well. Like, I use him so freaking well. I've only lost 1 race with him. And that was because of crappy things. And actually when I was doing my rounds of using Angel and Devil with Knights, specifically, I almost lost Security Corridor because I ended up getting launched backwards just before the finish, and bad things happened, and I avoided a drastic loss, which would have driven me crazy. Like, how did I lose that race? Anyway, now Silver's going at it for 3rd. Jeez, Billy Hatcher, what the heck? You were so fast in the beginning, and now he sucks. See what I mean? Like, he always does good in, like, the first half. It don't matter what it is. A free race, a Grand Prix, it don't matter what. And then after the halfway point, he sucks. But don't worry, I know how to use him right. That sounds really bad because it's like, I know he's 10 years old, but it sounds like I'm using him, like, as like a defender, or using him against somebody else for sexual things. So I'm just gonna say play as him. When I play as him, select him as a character, I'm very good. It don't matter really anybody I pick. I'm always so hard to beat. I remember the childhood memories when I'd always play this with my brother, and I would play as Jet all the time. I would literally play as Jet every time. So there goes a 2nd place finish out the frickin' window. There goes Jet flying by, because I missed the bite thing. The POW. This is not Mario. Other than that, it's really been a pretty tame race, other than just Billy Hatcher losing 2nd and 3rd. That's really been the only thing that's been going on. There's really hasn't been anything. Nobody's gotten attacked by the fist yet. I mean, I've seen it a lot. A lot of them have been getting the fist, but not a hit. So other than that, it's been kind of a very tame race. I haven't done a whole lot much either. It took me forever to catch Billy Hatcher the first time, and then like the last 3 or 4 times I've had like no problems catching him. Like now. I'm gonna be going for number 5. he has grind, because I seen that he's using skates. He should not be having this issue with skates. And I know Cream and Silver are fly, so they've got a huge advantage because of this. Because this thing skips like this entire section. Pretty much skips to like the caves. Which is pretty overpowered. There's Eggman. Well, I'm putting him... trying to put him like, what, 7? I believe that Jet is 6. Billy Hatcher is 5. Silver and Cream are 4. And they're going to be getting ready to go at it again. The only real intense battle has been at the very back. Because Rouge and STRGP are just kind of going at it. Eggman's kind of been on his lonesome. Ever since he left those two. But I'm not exactly sure what's been going on with Billy Hatcher. He's just gotten slower. Like, this is not him. I mean, I know he's had very few second place finishes. In fact, he's only had like 2. As far as AI is concerned. At 3rd place, he's gotten 3rd place, well, way more times than 2nd. But his popular finishes seem to be like 5th or below. Yeah, he has finished 4th a couple of times, but not very many. So, and Silver has taken 2nd now. Because, well, they're both flies, so they'd have a huge advantage. Maybe if Billy Hatcher had the Angel and Devil, maybe things would be much different. I mean, that's how Jet kept up with me in the very first, in my very first special video. When I was playing as Billy Hatcher. Like, he kept up with me all the way through and never let 3rd place catch him. So, and maybe if Billy Hatcher had it, maybe he would. And speaking of him, he's going to be getting put a lap down from Cream and Silver here soon. Because they're right there. And I'm catching them too as well. But the air rides, especially at this place, is by far the most overpowered thing in this game. Like, there's no other air rides in this game that is more cheatful than this place. And to get up to those ones, I would think you'd have to use like a wave or something. So, yeah. Just a wave. But those ones are definitely, those are the broken ones. There's just like 12 or 13 of those. And it skips this entire area, beating out the bike and the grinding sections by a long shot. And there goes Silver, getting ready to lap him. Oh well, at least Billy Hatcher wasn't the slowest. He'd be the 3rd fastest of AI. Don't worry guys, we're just about an hour into this race. I mean, I've recorded over an hour as far as like recording time. Dang it, why is that happening so frequent? Also, now we're an hour into this race. So now Silver is 1 lap on Billy Hatcher, but I am 6 on him. I am 4 on Cream and Silver. And Cream just lapped him. See, not even I could keep up with them because I'm so lucky those two are not the fastest. Because if they were, they probably would be putting up a huge fight against me because I remember I did like a 10-lap race or something like that as Dr. Eggman, and Shadow was constantly keeping up with me. He was even beating me at one point where it was really hard for me to catch him because he was grinding like crazy. Not even a character type who could fly could keep up with him. And I did win, but it was a tough race. It was a free race. It was like only 10 laps. And would you look at that? The first attack would be on Billy Hatcher. The SCRGP. But I seriously don't see him losing 4th place. If he does, well, then that's a bummer. I want to say he's lapped Jet 2 or 3 times. He's lapped, like, Rouge. Yeah, I keep getting that stupid item. And then Jet gets attacked. Rouge and SCRGP are, like, 4 laps behind him. I mean, I know Eggman hasn't lapped Rouge and SCRGP, but I mean, look at Silver, man. He's just left cream in the dust. I didn't think that Silver was gonna pull away from Cream that easy. Look at that, he's lapping Billy Hatcher again. Thanks to the power of the air rides. And now if I would have been using those, I would be having a much easier time with Cream and Silver, but since, you know, I'm using a bike, it's a lot harder to keep up with them. But I mean, I'm not going to lose this race, but I mean, there's just some tracks where grinders are better, or there's some tracks where there's bikers that are better, and there's some tracks where flyers are better. Like this place, for example. This is an example of a flyer's place. A place like Megalo Station / Nightside Rush would probably be grind. Botanical Kingdom, probably flying. Meteor Tech Premises, that's kind of a tough one, honestly. It could be either 3, because there's each of their sections in that place not that big. So I'm probably gonna go with grind on that one as well. Aquatic Capital is easily, without a doubt, grind, because I haven't seen not one grinder finish out of 2nd place. This place is flyers. Crimson Crater is probably bike. Astral Babylon depends, because that place is a freaking mystery. It kind of depends, like, which thingies. I'll get once you get to the missions for Astral Babylon. I mean, after Crimson Crater is Astral Babylon, you'll be able to see what the quartz looks like. And 80s Boulevard is definitely a biker's place. So it seems like every place has a different ability for one rider. And the others for, like, the Babylon courses, Nightside Rush would, like I said, be like grinding. Or maybe even fly, I don't know. Snowy Kingdom is definitely bike. Actually, the auto wall is definitely the most powerful thing, because you can skip a pretty good chunk of the course just by using that. And I have lapped Cream for the 5th time and put Billy Hatcher 7 down. Like, this race is ridiculously easy. This should not have been this easy. Gosh dang it, game. Meteor Tech Sparks Works. I don't know. That one's probably an unknown for me. Tempest Waterway is bike. Without a doubt. And Security Corridor would yet again be like the auto wall thing, where you go into the fans. That's definitely it. Or maybe grinding. 90s Boulevard is definitely bike. because Eggman is definitely an unstoppable force at that place. Because anytime when I go up against him, especially at 90s Boulevard, he always comes out on second because of Bike. Thank you, Bike. So, yeah, each place has its own similarities. And Mobius Strip, there really isn't anything. I mean, there's only at least one for each. So there's really no advantage for that place, because only one grind, one flying, and one bike. But the most overpowered board as far as, like, that's concerned is definitely the Rainbow. Because there's unlimited changes. You can change to grind, air ride, bike as many times as you want. It's not even a joke. You can literally find it out for yourself if you have this game. I'm putting Eggman like 9 down. And putting these two, 10, and Eggman is coming to lap them for the first time. So, Azar for that, for Eggman. 6th place is Eggman. So I do know where everybody is currently standing. I have been trying to keep track, and I've been doing pretty well. Silver is 2nd, Cream is 3rd, lap Billy Hatcher. Billy Hatcher is 4th, Jet is 5th, but I don't know if he's overtaking him for position or not. Eggman is 6th, SCRGP is 7th, and Rouge is last. And of course, I'm winning by like forever, by 5 laps. And oh geez, I think Billy Hatcher's in 5th now. He just got the fist. But I think Billy Hatcher's lost 4th place. Dummy. Why is his AI so bad? Well, if he loses 5th place, then I'm gonna throw an egg. If he was real, I would throw an egg at his face. No, I really would, because, well, I would mainly throw it at the AI more than him, because, I mean, I can't blame Billy Hatcher, because, I mean, he's being controlled by artificial intelligence. Artificial unintelligence, because the AI in this game is extremely slow. They're really, really slow. I mean, the Grand Prix. 3-lap races in the Grand Prix. In Crimson Crater. I had almost lapped people. I came pretty close to lapping. That's unbelievable. But now I'm going to be in this situation again, where is Billy Hatcher going to squash me? And Billy Hatcher, by the way, I just lapped him for the 8th time. I'm also keeping track of laps. Silver and Cream are 6. Actually, Silver is only 5. Cream is 6, because Silver's actually catching Cream in a hurry. Jesus. Jet, I believe, is 7. Or maybe 8. Billy Hatcher is also 8. Eggman is 9. And Rouge and SCRGP are like 11. This is ridiculous. Astral Babylon was, I know it was a cakewalk, but Billy Hatcher did so much better there than he is doing here right now. I mean, he started out so strong. Like, he was on fire. He was actually lapping Cream and Silver. And then he just sucks. No disrespect, because I love Billy Hatcher. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Like, take Sonic, for example. I mean, yeah, he didn't show up for this race. In Heroes Cup, who's always the dominant one in the Heroes Cup? Sonic. Sonic and Jet both always appear in the cups. Now, I have not seen one cup where I've only seen only one of them. They've always have showed up. And the Babylon Cup, Jet is the dominant force. Because he's the fastest. It makes no sense to me why the AI, why Sonic and Jet are the strongest characters in the Grand Prix. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't remember being like that at all when I played this game for the PS2. I don't ever remember them being so overpowered. Hey look, Billy Hatcher squashed Eggman. Good job, bro. Keep squashing them. Well, at least we get to see action with that. Now it's time to count how many times he squashes people with that egg of his. But in all honesty, I would love to see another Sonic Riders game. I really would like to see another one. But I don't see that happening. I mean, Sonic Riders was good, but not as good as this game. I'm on lap 72. This race is kind of going a little in between as far as like fast or slow. You know, kind of weird. Meanwhile, look who I'm catching. Mr. Silver. I'm a little sad that Blaze didn't show up because I love Blaze. I actually like her. Blaze is a really cool character. Her first appearance was Sonic Rush, I believe. I believe her birthday was in like October or something. If it was in October, I have no clue what date it was. I probably can't even find it. But yeah, her birthday's in like in October. She was first introduced in Sonic Rush. That's another Sonic game I've never played. Sonic Rush. And there goes Silver. It was weeing by me. Oh, I stepped in the puddle. Or went right into the puddle. I can't say drove because there's literally no wheels. These things don't even touch the ground. As you can see, their shadow. I believe the Extreme Gear in Sonic Riders doesn't even touch the ground either. Same with Free Riders. Has Silver lapped Cream yet? I actually expect Silver to do that. Oh, and see, right as soon as I also mentioned how this race has been so tame, now we're getting people that are getting attacked like crazy. I probably have seen like 5 or 6 attacks already after I mentioned it. Like, can I just not spoil anything, or am I saying stuff too soon? But I hope you are enjoying this race because I knew this was going to be a long as heck race. And I hope, because my sister does sports and she's in basketball and there's pink out night tonight for our games. There's 3 of them. First game started at 4:30. I have no clue what time it is right now. And I hope to Mother of God that I get this thing done before they get home. That is my main goal. Get this race done before they get home, because otherwise it's going to be a huge mess in the recording. So yeah, and by the way, just want to keep you guys updated on track. That actually is less than a month away, so less recordings, more running and weightlifting and conditioning and hopefully getting gold medals, because me wanting to be in track, that question has not been answered in ages. That question was circling around ever since I stopped, which was like 6th grade. Which, by the way, I am a senior, so I haven't done it since I think it's actually 5th grade. I think it was 5th grade. So I haven't done it in like 7 years. So It'll be nice to get back to it, but this time it's going to be much more physical because it's high school. I mean, this ain't no middle school or 6th grade. And then SCRGP just got attacked again. I'm going to say it was by Rouge. Rouge and SCRGP are probably the only two that are really still going at it. But because they keep constantly getting the fist. Oh, by the way, Billy Hatcher is near double digits as far as being laps down. I have never lapped Billy Hatcher so many times in my life. I never thought I would see this race, or I was hoping, and there speaking of, Billy Hatcher got attacked. Like, everybody's getting attacked now. The only ones who I don't think have gotten attacked are me, Silver, and Cream. The top three have, I believe we are the only three that have yet to get attacked by Jet, Eggman, Billy Hatcher, SCRGP, or Rouge. Because I know Jet has gotten the fist, but he's only gotten it like 3 times. He hasn't gotten it very many times. And I have just put Silver, not quite 6 laps. 7. But I honestly do expect him to lap Cream. I really don't see Cream escaping Silver. If she does, well, yeah. And I don't know how those two were able to separate from each other so quickly, because they both are fly, and they both have air ride, the air rides, and they both have been using them. How was Silver able to pull such a humongous gap over Cream again? And the final race is Billy Hatcher. Expect time to actually reach max time. 99, 59, 99. Expect that to happen. And not to mention, speaking of the fist, whenever you get the fist at that corner, that last corner before the start-finish line, the AI is dumb and they fall off. I've done it before, but only one time. They did it a ton at Astral Babylon. Like, that was embarrassing to watch that, because that race was actually, if I am not mistaken, that race was actually under 1 hour. It was the same amount of laps as this place. Hey, look, Billy Hatcher got it again. But you know I'm gonna enjoy every second of playing with Billy Hatcher. Some also unfortunate news: after I'm done with the Survival Ball and Survival Battle, which is actually gonna be this month, yay! It'll probably be Valentine's Day weekend or something like that. Just don't worry, I have Friday off because no school. Yay. I will more likely be doing both of them. And unfortunately, sadly to say, as I mentioned in Super Smash Bros. Brawl Part 12 or 11? It's one of those two. There sadly will be an end to these special videos, but I will keep you guys up to date on how much fun I am enjoying this game. And I also plan on playing on the second data, not doing missions, but getting more extreme gear, because guess what? I have the Gambler now. And I don't know if I mentioned the price. It was $5,160, not $4,000, because my brain is smart. So, yeah. There's that. So, I have the Gambler now, and I will be keeping you guys up to date on how I'm doing on that. Where's Silver? Where'd he go? Silver? Did he disappear? I don't know where he is. Oh, he's lapping Jet right now. That's what he's doing. And we both lapped him. And Cream is currently in the process of lapping Billy Hatcher. Ooh, if Billy Hatcher does get her with the giant egg. The egg. Oh, he did! That's gonna help Silver out, because the Silver now has a higher chance of lapping Cream. So we finally have reached this point where Cream and Silver are finally not going to be on the same lap as each other, because Silver apparently is faster than Cream. Well, Cream, I will have to hand it to you. This makes up for all of your bad performances. Hell, like both the Meteor Tech places, because she kept finishing last. Because remember, first she got stuck at Meteor Tech premises. She ended up getting freed, and then she got stuck at where you can jump on the spring. And then Meteor Tech Sparksworks, she somehow glitched out of the map. Like, just outside the fence, or whatever you want to call it, in the upper area. So, yeah. This is making up for her bad performances. So, kudos to you, Cream. And to be all honest, she has such a very sweet voice. Like, it's hard to make her angry. What the frick? Okay, somebody just attacked Cream. It's either Rouge or Billy Hatcher. I do not know which one it was. I'm gonna assume it was probably Rouge, because I think Rouge was in front of Billy Hatcher. Or who knows, maybe it was Billy Hatcher. But Billy Hatcher's actually still lapping them. There is not one person that is on the same lap. That's not a thing anymore. And it looks like that the battle for 7th is gone down tremendously. Because SCRGP and Rouge have kind of separated. And if they are the only two. Funny enough, the last two, SCRGP and Rouge, are still on the same lap. They are the only two that are. Otherwise, everybody's on a different lap. That includes me, Cream, Jet, Billy Hatcher, Eggman, and Silver. Yeah, even Eggman is a lap ahead of them. This was just quite interesting, to be honest. And for the first time in a long time, nobody is using the Angel and Devil. Because if you're going to use that thing, you might as well just say goodbye. You're just going to finish second. Because it's hard to beat the Angel and Devil. I mean, when I use it, I mean, I'm overpowered as freaking heck. But yeah, I seriously have no clue what time it is. I'm trying to look at the clock here, and I can't see because I have the lights off. But, you know, I don't want there to be a giant glare, so you might like this better. Also, viewing my camera saying, lap 84. We are nearing the end of this frickin' race, thank God. Because I might actually just do the outro right when I'm done with this race, like I did with my very first special video on this game, which was Billy Hatcher in 15 laps of the 80s Boulevard. I just ended it at the results screen, so I'm probably gonna do that for this. Probably gonna do the same for this place and Gigan device. So, yeah. In all honesty, this race has kind of gone fast. Whenever I do these, whenever I don't record, they take forever. Like, take example, Tempest Waterway was like, I think like 80 laps, and I was Wave. That race took forever. Oh my gosh, like, when I don't ever record anything, it feels like things take forever. And I hate that. So, this also including with the thing that I'm gonna be gone tomorrow, that I'm gonna be going to visit family, is that I'm going to be moving the information on Chick Poacher and Sonic Mania and possibly Black Ops 3 to Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to have to move those because I'm not going to have enough time when I come home. Because I also have math homework to do. And don't worry, it's not that tough. So, yeah. I'm still trying to lap silver for like the 6th time, so 7th time. It sounded like I said sober, but no. See, look, he's got the air ride. And then, weirdly enough, when you do the World Grand Prix, everybody's using their own gear. But when it comes to free race, they're using completely different extreme gear. Like, all the extreme gear in the game that they could possibly use. Except Eggman, because he can only use, like, bikes. Because he's Eggman. He's kind of big for a freaking board. So, in all honesty, I'm gonna be lapping Billy Hatcher 11 times in this freaking race, after me taking almost 20 laps of this race just to lap him one time. Yeah, it took me nearly 20 laps to lap him for the first time. And then ever since then, he's gone downhill. And I'm gonna be lapping him 10 times since like lap 20. Which is ridiculous. And Silver is lapping him. I'm gonna assume for maybe 10 times? 9 or 10? It's a ridiculous number. Let's see, I'm trying to rethink in my head, like, 46:42 is my max cap recording time. That's roughly... I'm not very good with, like, adding as far as, like, time-wise. Like an hour and 33 minutes or something like that? Maybe? Let me know, because I don't know. Okay, so let me get this. So, obviously the last digit ends in a 4. 4, 5, 0, 1, 2. So the seconds is 24, and 46 plus 46 would be 92, but in this case it'd be an hour and 33 minutes. So about an hour and 33, 24, because 6 plus 6 is 12, and you would have to add the 1 onto the 4 plus 4, which would be 9, which would equal up to an hour and 33 minutes. So I think I'll be good as far as like making it to the finish. It honestly, yeah, it might seem weird that, hey, I actually, like, I know that how this race was so long, but, you know, I actually kind of had fun with it. Not because of the domination part, but it's because it's quite a tame race until I mentioned that nobody had gotten attacked. And then not long after that, somebody got attacked, and then there was a fist pump and attack fest. Like, up the wazoo. It's crazy. So, yeah. Yay, we've reached an hour and a half as far as, like, race time. Easily the longest race, but Gigan Device is going to have something to say because that race is 5 laps longer. Final lap! We finally reached the end. So I should make it to the end without this thing going over. I don't know. Oh! The one time I miss it is on the last lap. Is the one time I miss it. Otherwise, I've gotten it every time. At least I didn't miss this section. And just to solidify a 6-lap victory. Told you so. There we go. I win. 91.5 minutes. And everybody reached max. Billy Hatcher finished last? Oh my gosh. Be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe for more amazing content. Blue Vivacity, Sonic Essentials, YouTubes will be in the links in the description. Smash that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at HeadSharkTeen. And this is Blue Teen Gamer 27 saying peace out.